Skyrath. That's always good to
Oh,
see.
nice.
10
I'm
seconds
forgiven if I
remaining.
call him Vengeful Spirit in the game, right?
Yeah, you are.
That set looks amazing, though. Holy crap. Very good.
I would like it with more Skyrath colors, though.
No,
I
I
still think the
wouldn't.
design of the set is cool.
No, I like it looking like
Because of the
Vengeful Spirit.
colors or because of the design.
I like purple.
Yeah, me too.
I like purple.
Purple is my favorite color, Shannon, so I'm not complaining about purple.
Cinder, purple's my favorite color.
It
okay?
can't be your favorite color. I took it first.
What's your second favorite color? Well, do we agree on this?
Do you ever ask people this question except now?
No, this is the first time
What
I've
is
ever
your
asked
second
anybody.
favorite color?
Well, because I have two favorite colors, and I've like
That sounds like a
flip-flopped
great
them.
way to end like a starting on a dating site, like Purge's Guide to Dating. Don't ask what is your second favorite color. It shows that you've run out of questions and that you're genuinely an uninteresting person.
That's probably true in most cases, but I'm actually interested to know what your second favorite color is.
I've never thought about it, so
I think
can't give you
everybody
an answer.
watching, even the ones that are typing in chat, shut up and get on with the game. They want to know too.
I think they're on
Cinder.
the edge of their seats
I
to
agree.
hear that my second favorite color is violet.
That's too close to purple. Just a regular color.
You
please.
can't set the rules like that. It's violet.
Can you guess my second favorite color?
Probably violet.
Orange.
Oh, that was actually my favorite.
Digital
That was
Chaos.
the first one I was thinking
Phoenix
was
Suns,
actually orange.
Cinder, come on now.
I can't believe I was thinking orange before I said violet, but said violet.
Purple and violet. What a great combination.
Mm.
I'm sure you'll wear that one of these days as well.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so on we go. Game number 2 for the group stage. TI-10, Secret versus Elephant. The last game, if you missed it, obviously went the way of Secret, as you can see in that little tick mark up top. And it was one of the most epic games of all time in my I'm a very humble person in general, my humble opinion. So you guys should go watch it if you have just joined us. Don't watch us live. All right, watch the VOD of the game 2 later. It's not going to live up to game 1, okay? Cinderin, all right? It's not getting your hopes up.
Let's wait and see.
But no, Secret, they they just find a way to make these games like super epic. So always excited to cast them in general. And we saw the power of Elephant. I mean, I think it kind of just it backs up what I was saying, Cinderin, that maybe the teamwork isn't
30 seconds
Tier
to
1
battle.
esque right now, but mechanically, skill-wise, every player is amazing.
Yeah.
So
They are very-
I think
and I
they
mean-
have the most room to improve at this tournament.
And that last game was about inches, right? Like, it was
Yes.
so close, so many times to Elephant getting the team fight they were looking for, but Secret just...
Okay, I'm sorry.
Clutched it
I
so
have to
many
go on a
times.
quick tangent. Why do you say inches when you use the metric system? I know
Because
you.
it's a
football saying.
it's a manner of speech.
It's an NFL football.
Right.
Up, Yang's gonna get poison touch. Has to give
Yang's
up that
gonna
bounty
die.
rune, and he is donezo. First blood likely to go to Matu. Nope, never mind. Nisha is like, you know what? I didn't get the Aghanim Scepter last game, and I'm not gonna get it this game either. Nihilism.
Nisha's like, last game I had to play against a First Blood mid-hero, now it's my turn to
That's
have
true.
the advantage. Leshrac against Storm, I think Leshrac performs well in this lane. Again, when Storm wants to go and Static Remnant the wave, he can get caught by a stun, you can get some harassment in, but ultimately, Somnus should still be able to get decent farm. Good harass here coming out Nisha, though. Getting a bit in. We should mention, by the way, we've talked about the draft, but not really who's playing it. This is Somnus playing Storm. There's been some legendary games at TI from this player on this hero, so very exciting stuff. And the Secret do end up playing the Tide on position 3, not position 5, so no, they're facing Doom. It will put Zai bottom. Puppey will play 5 Dazzle together with Matu's PA. Poison Touch has been changed, by the way, keep that in mind. It's only Dazzle that can what's it called? Reset Poison Touch and delay it. Extend was the word I was looking for. Only Dazzle can do that. So important for Puppey that he gets to keep right-clicking targets that they want to go on. Would be Yang here.
Yep.
He
Yang
is so slow.
That's a lot of minus armor too. And Matu and company looking to get the second kill of the game. Another stifling
Oh
dagger,
my
and down goes
God.
Yang. Gonna
They
need
have
another
so
buff
much
with
slow.
+1 armor to Doom.
Orb of
By that
Venom,
one.
Stifling Dagger, Poison Touch. And Puppey also has a Blight Stone. So that is insane amounts of slow in that lane.
Yang now has to respect the authority of Puppey on this Dazzle. Not a hero we get to see a ton of these days.
They have to worry a little bit. Matsu just got level 2. And so did Puppey. Before Elephant got their level 2s up here. There's one on Yang now. Puppey's going to fight FY. He's going to tether away.
Not after taking a ton of damage, though. Okay, he can't tether to his courier, sadly. So down goes FY.
I really thought Yang was going to walk over. And
Kind of uncharacteristic
Yeah.
start here for Elephant.
I don't know. Like, the moment you get the poison touch there, don't you call over your doom? I mean, maybe Yang didn't want to go because he was taking key CS in the lane, but
I mean, what is the mindset, do you think? I know this is kind of an open-ended question. There's no way to actually know the answer, but it's fun to talk about theory crafting and whatnot, Synderen.
okay.
After losing that last game,
Yeah.
how would you feel? And you only get like 10 minutes to reset. Like, it's not a whole lot of time, right?
I thought you were going to be like, you only get 10 minutes to answer this question. Think
No.
about it for 10 minutes
Had
and tell
enough
me how you
time.
feel now.
Zai taking massive
dead.
damage. Swarm
He's not
applied.
dead. He's
One
not dead.
more. Ooh, I thought we were
he's
going to
dead.
get it.
He's dead. He's not dead. He's fine.
Thank you for making that so much more exciting, Synderen. Yapzor.
Yep, Source dead.
Thunderstrike.
His courier's dead. Oh,
His
it's Zai's-
courier
it's
has
Zai's courier.
died. Yeah, that's what you foresaw the whole time.
Right. How do you feel after that last game? You feel bummed out that you didn't win, I think.
Wow,
but at the
really?
same time-
Wow, that's incredible.
So at
that's
this-
like a robot answer.
Okay, so my
honestly.
point is, at this level of play, I think these players have been in this position enough times that they know how important it is to reset for the next game. And I'm not going to pretend that they can just do it like nothing happened, right? But especially these teams that have coaches and have like all of that stage experience, they know you're going to lose games, and they know how, okay, you know, we did a lot of things right, we did some things wrong. Try your best to reset and just go play again. And it's kind of incredible when you think about it, how you can grind out a game for 60 minutes, you can be so close, and in the end you get absolutely nothing, and still these players can go into the next game and play like nothing happened a lot of, right? They're just doing their best. If you've played a lot of pubs, you also have experienced losing unlosable games. So, not that that last game was unlosable by any means, but you know,
Seeing Diabolic Edict. Arcane Bolt coming as well. Somnus is looking mega dead, although he might take Nisha with him. It's going to be close. And he actually gets the kill thanks to the Fairy Fire. Yapzor, Thunderstrike
Nisha.
applied. My goodness, that was as close as it gets.
Nisha hesitated on the stun there. He thought Somnus was going to juke him and just overthought the play. And then he gets Vortexed and killed.
Yeah.
That's really big, because Somnus is going to get level 6 first and have the potential secondary kill mid with a Disruptor rotation or an IO rotation. Yeah, you don't want to give Somnus kills like that on Storm.
I mean, after the last game, Nisha probably just wants to play with a handicap, right? Just wants to
I
make
guess
it
so.
fair.
Yeah, he definitely didn't have a handicap last game by not having Axe, so... time
Well,
to
that
do it
was his
again.
handicap that game, yeah.
No, I genuinely think there was a very good reasoning behind not buying it last. But haters gonna hate. Here we go. Somnus.
Yeah.
Not going. Here we don't go. I was thinking about it,
Bit of
and
a
FY
fake.
started a TP mid and canceled it, so it seemed like they were considering it.
Matu with the Falcon Blade right now, allowing him to spam the Stifling Dagger to his hearts. But looking at the CS, he is top 3, 26 and 8 right now. And no, this is one of those games where, like, is there a mid? What am I trying to say here, Synderen? Oh, bottom lane, we have Ancient Seal. Apply to the Weaver, but looks like he's going to be fine here. I mean, is there a point where you want to try to end? Like, what's the time window for each respective team to either care?
Both teams can go super late game. So, I think, again, Secret by picking PA have enabled themselves to go late.
Wow,
FY's dead.
why? My God. This is a dirty lane. Super dirty.
Yeah.
No-
It's really
not much
good
mana here,
against
though.
this lane, because the lane they're facing has no stuns and no slows. So they can't ever reset. They just have to stand there and take it and fight back and hope for the best. Or TP out. Those are the two plays. But FY couldn't TP there because he had just been TPing mid for Somnus, and that play was cancelled. So didn't exist this time around.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Puppy level 4 now, has the 2 in Shadow Wave, 2 in Poison Touch. As bottom lane, we have the Kinetic Field applied to Yapzor. Looks like he is going to go down this time around. Eurus with the time lapse to get most of his HP back.
Nice level up for Eurus there. Gives him a free 500 heal, basically, that he got the level up from the kill. And he even makes it back in time to kill the Siege Creep and get full gold from this wave, so...
I think Secret's going to have to give up this tower in all likelihood. Although, actually, we have a couple reinforcements potentially coming this way. A lot of damage has been done in this tower regardless.
I'm really surprised they let that happen. But I guess they just have to respect Storm being missing.
Yeah, I mean, it is so early, too, to lose this tower. 7 minutes. Somnus with that haste rune. Matu might be in some trouble. There's not going to be a grave coming out for Puppey anytime soon. But Matu has to Phantom Strike his way to the other side, but this is just going to be too much. There's the grave. Matu attempting to TP out. Looks like he'll be successful. Oh! He actually dies just barely on his way back, so he loses the TP now. That is a huge yikes. Double kill for Yang. 3 dead overall for Secret.
He died in
Yikes.
base to a tick from Scorched Earth.
Okay.
That is very unlucky, but of course...
Wow. So it's like a 0.2 second fade, whatever you call that, linger time?
I don't know how long it lingers when you TP, but last tick there, just a little bit faster and he's alive. And considering Shadow Grave does last 4 seconds, it's something along the lines of if Matu is just facing slightly differently, so he doesn't have to turn to TP,
that's true.
then he lives there. Like, we're talking 0.1, 0.2 seconds there, difference between life and death, and that's big, because not only did Elephant kill him, he had to TP back, so now he can't get back out to the lane fast. He has to run all the way. They lost the tower, and Somnus was involved in 3 kills on his Storm. Dota is a very snowbally game sometimes. Like, all of these things... Think about it. If Nisha solo kills the Storm in the river, or with the help of Yapzor who is there, if that was a kill on the Storm instead of the Lesh, all of this might have not happened, right?
Yeah. Oh, Ancient Steel comes out, but he's already Shikuchi'd, so
Dire's middle tower
Chris is
under attack.
totally fine. Going to be going for the Maelstrom after picking up this Falcon Blade now. You're right. Momentum has slightly shifted into Elephant's favor for sure. Matu's game has taken a bit of a hit.
Definitely. And
Yeah,
PA is not a hero that plays well from behind, so need to make sure you bring him back into the game. Obviously, PA nowadays used to buy a lot of Battle Fury. The item is very unpopular right now. It just isn't worth it most of the time. So he is queuing up the Maelstrom here on PA. Getting a nice mix of damage as well. Obviously, PA has decent physical component, so sometimes you want to amplify that, but sometimes you want to get the Maelstrom for the overall farming speed and early fighting potential that Battle Fury doesn't give you in the same way. It gives you the farming, but it's a terrible fighting item.
Somnus is
Oh,
connected
they found
to
Matu.
FY. This is going to be another death for Matu. Inside that Static Storm, nowhere to go. And like you said, Elephant's starting to pull away a bit. Snowball. Of course, this is a Doom game. Have to mention it again, but Matu's game is pretty garbage right now.
Yeah, and Doom's going to get a Midas, so this is going to get worse and worse. Yang, who died twice already, once on First Blood and once in the lane, is now easily well ahead of everyone on Secret's side by 1,000 net worth, 10 minutes in.
I mean, if it was like last game where Nisha was way ahead, then I could basically put him on his back for 20-30 minutes before Matu gets his farm.
Just to give you some perspective here, if Doom didn't have Devour as a skill, he would still be ahead on that. So like, you could put as much into Devour as you want in terms of this gold, but he would still be ahead of every core in the enemy team without it. Obviously still a very, very useful spell, but it's not all the Devour. It's the 2 kills in the tower that really help. And his good CS too. Sitting on 56 against Matu's 46.
Are scanning.
Good news. Fairy's Trinket was picked up, Cinder, and big news for Secret.
Good news.
Nisha will almost certainly pick that one up.
Oh, he's got a horsey for his horsey.
Oh,
So
okay. Very sad to see.
I still think you give it to him though. Yeah, he's taking it. He's giving the horsey away. Oh, he
Oh,
poured
no.
it back to base instead of giving it to Yapzor, who's literally right next to him. That's kind of rude.
Well,
Yapzor
it
gets
takes too long to hand it off. People they don't communicate very well.
Yapzor gets a pig pole. Maybe Puppey's going to take a little horsey. I think you should give it to Skywrath though. The mana pool is really good on that hero.
All right, quick thought about Pig Pull.
Yep.
What if it was an RNG item? I know you hate this already. You use it on an enemy,
I stopped listening.
and there's a 20% chance it sheeps them, 80% it sheeps you.
Did you design cards in Hearthstone by any chance, or?
Might as well. Nisha, all right, gonna find its way in the arms of Somnus, and it gets brought down immediately. Super in the meantime,
Easy.
taking a Mystic Flare to the face so that Secret gets 1 kill, but it's just on the support. Static Storm with the Doom applied as well. Yapzor attempting to TP out. See if he be successful.
Didn't burn that
Tizer
time.
dies in the meantime.
Scorched Earth was over, so no
right.
linger. No linger that time.
But 2 for 1. Elephant will take that.
Dire's bottom
Nisha
tower
dies
is under
again.
attack.
Matu,
Matu gets soloed here.
boy.
Oh, the swarm actually misses.
Might still get him anyway. Gets the bounty rune as well. Phantom Strike and Somnus is here. Very little mana to speak of.
Secret getting run over here.
Absolutely. And Puppey does have a grave for himself. They're not going to commit any further.
Oh, Nisha doing good damage. Relocate.
TP'd back
Oh,
in.
nice.
Pulse Nova doing massive damage. Somnus down to the low ground as the grave applied to Nisha again. Glimpse. Looks like he is possibly fine. Zai does get glimpsed, but gets the Ravage off of 2 in the meantime. Looks like the right click from Yapzor is going to be enough. Eurus in the meantime getting extremely low. Nisha with the Lightning Storm. Arcane Bolt is following him. How much damage does this do, Cinderin? I don't even know what level it is,
Not
for God's
enough.
sake. And Eurus will... Very
It's
nice.
level 1. Yapzor has maxed out Ancient Seal for the amplification and the strong sounds against Storm and Weaver. Very understandable. And that means that Arcane Bolt is not strong enough.
7 deaths in that engagement.
Crazy. And honestly, that could have gone worse for Secret. That was very close to them losing additional heroes, but
Yeah.
they kind of salvaged it there with Nisha doing a lot of damage coming in from the side. Puppey is almost level 9. He's a level and a half ahead of Matu. Like, what's going on, actually?
Wow.
Matu's level 7, Puppey level 9.
That's very weird.
Zai and Matu are going to share the Ancient
And
Seal.
as a result, this actually ends up being a kind of significant kill.
Yeah,
middle tower is under
it's a lot of experience, and probably a mid tower, because PA is unfortunately not really useful right now, and Tide doesn't have Ravage, so defending this for Secret is difficult. They are going to try. Maybe they're going to be okay because there's no siege creep here. Thomas gets flanked.
Damage
Oh, that's
there.
good.
Can seal. Can that? Oh my God, he gets blown up. Somnus dead again. Super in the meantime will be the collateral damage as well.
They were not expecting that attack angle. Secret with a good offensive ward overseeing the area. And
Yeah.
they find that amazing Ancient Seal into Leshrac damage combo. Just filthy how fast that kill went. FY had no chance of saving him.
Somnus is going to have to get a
Radiant's
BKB
middle
this game
tower has fallen.
pretty fast. Going at first item after the Kaya, yeah. Not a big surprise there. Perhaps, I mean, maybe playing a little bit too cocky. I don't know if that's the right word. But
I
feeling like
underst-
he's invulnerable with an IO attached, but all it takes is an Ancient Seal.
Right. I mean, you understand why he would feel confident there. It's literally just the perfect angle that Secret found and the right spell connection.
Yeah.
If he's standing straight in the middle in front of the tower, I don't think he could die.
Got Mystic Flare and Gush from afar. Split Earth to
Easy
finish him off. Nisha with another kill for himself.
Yapzor already has the Veil. He's building into Glimmer.
And that was Somnus' first death, by the way, so
Yeah.
6-1 overall, while Nisha is 4-2. Of the enemy neutral creeps is Elephant.
Yeah, we shouldn't sleep on Eurus either. Hasn't been too involved in the fights, but is obviously farming very, very well on the Weaver.
Radiant's bottom
Not
tower is under attack.
usually the best hero against PA. Doesn't mind buying BKB, but also has to look after defensive items, even with an IO. So that's probably a bit away, but he can be very good against all the other heroes. He is level 12, so very strong. Compared to Secret's high-level hero being Leshrac, almost hitting level 12, but everyone else is below 10. Except Zai, who barely cracked it. Eurus definitely sitting strongly here. 2 level 2 ultis available now for the Radiant side. Almost 3. Doom is getting there. Actually, BKB for Yang gets completed now.
Wow.
So he is very, very powerful. Secret can't kill him in BKB. They have no damage. Like,
Yeah.
PA is not online, and even if he were, like, he has a Maelstrom, so that isn't dealing damage to BKB
I mean, he's
either.
like 15 minutes away from having something significant kill Doom.
Yeah, probably. Something along those lines. So, very, very strong timing coming up here for Elephant. They could even force a Roche, I think. Okay, we're going to see the river. Eurus gets the Arcane Rune.
Posturing a bit here in the mid lane.
They want the mid
Yeah,
tower.
take a glimpse.
Okay.
Nothing to follow it up. Siege gets one more attack,
That's the
and
smoke.
into the smoke we go. So, Elephant,
All
as
eyes
you
on
said-
Yang. He can do so much in this fight.
yeah, for sure. Matu's gonna have to be careful. If he dies again, this, I don't know how you recover.
You say that when he's 3-3-2, but you're kind of right. Like, it's just, he's so far behind already.
Position 1s can't die more than 3 times.
They
At
can.
16 minutes. Come now, please. Impossible.
I played with your Lifestealer. They definitely can.
Okay.
But then they don't win. But they can die more than 3 times. They can actually die more than 3 times.
I'm just
in
really
8
bad in the
minutes.
laning stage. That's the difference.
Eh,
I'm very good at everything else,
yes.
especially buying Ags. very good at that.
Especially complaining about the game in general.
Yes, that's true.
Very good.
I only complain about things that I love.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
That's why I haven't complained about you once.
Aw.
I absolutely adore casting with you. There's the heat map again.
Way to make it awkward. He wouldn't say that off camera, by the way, guys. Just heads up.
I think you missed the joke, by the way.
Oh, that was a joke? Sorry, I wasn't listening.
Yeah, he pops the BKB with the Doom. Now Nisha is in a ton of trouble, and this will lead to a pretty easy kill for Elephant. Zai
Perfectly
gets off the
timed
Ravage.
Ravage.
Beautifully done. Can they get some kills? First one's going to be on Eurus, and the sideline Somnus picks off Puppey. Matu has come to play as well. Somnus basically out of mana, uses the Horsey to kill Yapzor. And now, with no mana, can Matu and company kill him off? Gets the static
Yang
remnant
wants
off.
to help.
Yep, Zai jumps in again, gets the anchor smash. Matu with a double kill. This is providing Matu with so much. Yang into the trees he goes. He's going to be linked up. Matu, he has to be careful with these spirit balls. Zai as well. He's going to go down to the Scorched Earth. I mean, I feel like from Seeker's perspective, Matu at least gets something out of that, but
That
still.
was very good for Seeker, given the circumstances. They got their Leshrac, their biggest damage dealer, got doomed and killed off, and Zai gets the frame-perfect Ravage on the Doom BKB, and they get a couple of kills for PA, so it's something. They don't really gain gold. Like, the gold exchange is basically 0. But considering you're far behind and you got engaged on, like, I think a draw is a win. Fighting again already.
Yeah,
Super's
Misha
dead.
hits the split art.
Dire's middle
Hank
tower.
doesn't have the BKB. Actually, it is up again. So we'll have to use the second charge for it. Right?
Secret are not...
They're not scared.
They're really not slowing down. Like,
Yeah.
They're aware that without Doom and with Storm being sent away, they can immediately go for another play. Using Nisha that time around because he wasn't doomed. Wonder what he's going to build. He's going into Eternal Shroud currently. Very good item this
Oh
game.
yeah, love this item.
Hearing a piggy.
Yeah, that is a more aggressive. What if that was the noise for cheering? Are there anybody in Dota TV want to cheer? Maybe they implemented the squeal. That's like a 1% chance to go off. That would be epic.
I actually think a rare spawn cheer sounds pretty funny.
I agree. I think of all the good ideas, Sidney. Don't forget that.
1% chance that it's a really loud foghorn. Or a vuvuzela, or however you pronounce that.
All right, we got another smoke. This time from Elephant. And like you said, the Eternal
Dire are
Shroud is picked
scanned.
up. Shot. Matu. He felt it coming. Knowing that everybody's off the map, pops his blur, and gets out to safety. He's not too far away from BKB, but even with that, I don't know. I mean, he doesn't die immediately, just still doesn't have damage. You need a +1 off that, right? I would assume.
Yeah, you do.
And what do you go? Is it too late to go Deso after that?
I don't think
the
so.
build-up?
I think Deso is still good. He also has Brigand's Blade, which helps very quickly when he gets an early strong hit in. So, yeah, I could definitely see Deso. What else would he get in this spot? We agree it has to be offensive. He can't get Lincolns.
Yeah, 100%.
So,
Now it's Secret that's smoked. They actually want to fight? Matu is not... If they get this Ancient Seal on Eurus, this could result in a kill. They're both posturing on respective sides. Oh, the Swarm actually connects on two, and Somnus jumps in with the BKB. Down goes Yapzor to start this thing off. Yang gets off the Doom onto Nisha. With that Pulse Nova still going, but it looks like he's going to drop as a result. So 2 for nothing. An Elephant continuing to snowball in this game.
Secret's Line's just not good against BKB. They just aren't. They have nothing. The Skywrath can't play. Leshrac can't play, and PA can't threaten yet.
The triple BKB. I mean, you have to give Elephant credit. After the last game, they have definitely brushed it aside, Syndrome.
Yep. We did
not
say going
affected
into
them.
the series that we thought the most likely outcome was a 1-1. It seems ever the more likely right now. Glimpse on
Indeed.
Tide. They're not finishing Roche. 15 seconds on Lesh. They're still respecting Secret Gun and Smoke. This is a big moment. They have no BKBs against the Ravage.
And Nisha is not up for another few seconds. FY still attached, but the Aegis goes in the arms of Elephant. It's going to cut. All right, Zai jumps in with the Ravage into the Mystic Flare as well. So they'll get a second kill here. Matu will be happy with that. But again, Aegis goes the way of Elephant.
And Ravage was used. So as soon as these two heroes respawn, you bet that Elephant are going to flush Secret out of the map.
Radiant's
They're going to go and push a tower, or they're going to go and gank them and feel invincible with their BKBs off cooldown. They might even defend top tier 1 here. Somnus is kind of thinking about it. It looks like they have Glyph. They're pinging it too. FY has buyback. Oh, this could be a big fight.
Oh, Somnus jumps in. He's going for Puppey first. Pops the BKB to take off the Ancient Seal. In the meantime, the Swarm coming from afar. Puppey has to grave himself. What? Was that a crit?
Yep, that it was.
All right,
Glimpse.
Somnus is dead, but the Glimpse cancels the TP. Phantom Strike to the other side. No grave available. Now it is.
Sick juke from Puppey here.
Yep. He will live, but sadly for Secret.
Oh,
not
they saw him
Matu.
just barely with the static remnant when he was glimmering there.
Yeah,
Kinda
so
grave.
tumble here, and Puppey is dead too.
Yeah.
So like you said, they got aggressive.
Secret do get the tower, but they lose Matu. I'm really curious what his quick buy is. I'm waiting for it. Hoping he's a bit more decisive than Nisha in last game, where it's just going to be misleading for 5 minutes.
And Nisha will buy components to 3 different items and then decide on combining one of them.
He is
Exaggeration.
hovering BKB here. I guess he has to get that on Lesh against the overwhelming damage of Doomstorm.
I mean, if you're
I think yours might just buy MKB here, right?
from Yang's perspective, is dooming Lesh even good? If
Yeah.
Pulse Nova is already going,
Yeah, I think it's still
it
very
still is good.
Yeah, there's so much more damage coming out of Lesh than just Pulse Nova. You also remove other things from the game. You remove the Yules, right?
Yeah, true.
You remove the Eternal Shroud active. That could help him too.
I feel like from a mid perspective, though, if you were to rank mid heroes that don't mind being doomed, there's not many. Lesh has got to be one of the better ones, at least, right?
If he has both Edict and Pulse Nova running, it's okay, but it still sucks. Just because this hero's impact in team fights is so much about spamming spells, right? Like you have low cooldown Lightning Storm, low cooldown Split Earth. You can retoggle Pulse Nova for extra damage, and all those things just get removed. So it's still a good Doom target. At some point in this game, he might swap it over to the PA. Just because, like we talked about, they have so good protection against in their BKBs that if they doom the one physical guy who needs to Blink Strike to do it,
Right.
then maybe they just take away any threat.
Oh, Zai's gonna get jumped. He's gonna get doomed. He's gonna be brought down. Easy. So Elephant with another nice pick off there, as we just saw. Matu is working towards the MKB Cinder, so that's the choice.
I like that high five from Nisha and Matu off to the side. They were like, okay, Zai died instead of us. High five. Because they were heading that way.
Thanks for the tank. Tanking the gank.
Wait, is that a full Axe almost completed on Storm, or is he just hovering the point booster?
I was assuming Bloodstone, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course. He's getting first. My bad.
Yang taking a stifling dagger. So Zai is going to be up in 15 seconds. Still has Ravage, of course.
Disruptor Shard coming out. Slex is thrilled.
All right. Get to Thunder Strike your teammates. They get some attack speed. They get some move speed. They get... That's about it.
1.25 second buff that provides 50% move speed and 75 attack speed and increases radius to 650.
I mean,
It's pretty good on Storm.
I'm not saying it's a
throwing
bad
Storm and he
item.
jumps in.
Yeah, I think
Also
it's
good on
actually...
Weaver. And Doom. It's
in
great
terms
for
of concept, it's one of the cooler shards, actually.
Do you know if you can cast it on BKB allies? Disruptor, you know this.
I probably played them twice, so...
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Absolutely not. You cannot do it.
Okay, thank you.
I know this definitively. Don't look it up.
I guess he's going to use Undoom. Just to give him haste, right?
Yeah.
There we go.
Good on both of
Testing
them,
it
really.
right now. He's whipping him
Oh, he's
too.
got the whip too. That's nice. Some nice synergy.
Yeah, he's real.
I bet he
fast.
saw the neutral. He's like, oh, now I got to get Shard. The ultra combination here.
I mean, it's pretty terrifying. A hasted Doom just running at you
Oh, yeah.
with BKB in this game. He's going to have Shivas completed now as well, Yang.
Oh boy, that's the arcane rune. Somnus like very excited. It's like a little kid just ready to eat his fried chicken, Cinderin. Fried chicken being delivered,
Dude, why are you
runs to the
talking-
table.
Can you stop talking about fried chicken? I'm actually getting hungry again.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, you're actually psyching yourself out.
That's true. My bad.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, I can't stop.
It's okay.
I mean,
Shiva's now on Doom.
fried chicken is even in the game when Yang goes on Skyrun. So, you know, it's...
That's true.
Oh, now I just see it everywhere, and I just see dead Skywraths being
I don't-
Scorched Earth.
Yeah,
Man.
the pig pole is not equipped right now. I don't
Which
think.
part of Skywrath do you think tastes the best?
The wings?
Really?
Yeah. Because it's not human. That part's not human. That's
They're
just
purple.
a wing of a bird.
A golden thread.
It's a bird.
Yeah, that's a bird. Angels are part bird. I'm pretty sure that's what the lore says. Anyway, back to the
Okay,
game.
it's fine. We're fine.
What? Was that the correct answer?
No, I'm just saying we're fine. We're fine.
Okay. What that means?
Yep. Okay.
Alright, Somnus does have his Bloodstone now, working towards the Sheep Stick. He is quite farmed. 10k net worth lead at 27 minutes. This is
Yeah.
a very large lead. I can't... 62% win probably. That's actually lower than I thought it would be. Huh.
I guess Gabe really likes PA sometimes, but
Yeah, if he can crit twice as often, I guess. Nisha. Oh, they're going to cancel the TP with the Infernal Blade, and Yapzor looks to be next.
Nice glimpse.
Yeah, the
Just
glimpse
clutch.
out. So quick kill, super. Getting healed by FY. Oh, Yang's going to come back now. Elephant is definitely stopping this game right now. Why would it be only 62%?
yeah, I don't know. I don't feel that way about
Up
the game.
68 now. One kill.
I guess it's I guess it's just the PA factor. He's hitting level 18 and he's getting a new damage item with his MKB. So maybe in the perfect world where they land their Ravage, they get key kills. That's got to be it. I don't think
I'm not saying it's impossible by any means.
it's definitely not
to be
impossible,
higher.
but you're far behind. That's fair to say. I would not say 2-1 here. I would definitely give Elephant more like a 4-1
Yang
or better.
jumps in. Zai in quite a bit of trouble, has nobody nearby, so we'll just die.
Did you see how much damage Yang did to that Tide? That's kind of insane.
Infernal Blade is
Wolf
a
Pack,
very good spell.
Wolf Aura, Infernal Blade, Overcharge, and Quick Silver Amulet. It's scary. You're playing against 3 carries, basically, as Secret right now. Like, all 3 cores in the enemy team do tons of damage.
I mean, is there a downside to playing Doom? Like, does he take up more space than a normal offlaner because he's taking a lot of farm, or like, what are the downsides to this?
I don't
hero?
know. I'm just seeing Doom win every
Yeah,
game I watch.
That's
right
exactly
now,
what I'm asking,
so.
though. Like, the downside, dude. So good.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Super here. Secret are desperately trying to get a fight in favorable vision, but Elephant isn't giving it to them. It's gonna
More
back
move
off.
speed taken for the talent from Yang. So let's see how fast. I mean, there's a cap though, right?
He is already capped when he gets the 2
Yeah.
Disruptor spells. That's before Scorched Earth and Phase Boots, I think.
Exactly,
He's still
so-
hasted. Oh, he's not going to have those all the time.
Well, then
30 Doom DPS is a pretty... I mean, it's an okay talent. How much damage does that give to Doom? What's 30 times 16, Shannon?
8,000.
That is 480, you're correct.
Yep.
So it's 500 extra damage on Doom if it runs full duration. It's good, but I guess the Scorched Earth move speed is just a real feel-good talent.
All right, the smoke up from Secret now. So BKB's been online for Matu for quite a while. He has the MKB as well. So this looks like the go time for Secret. And if they lose this fight, then it might be close to being over.
Yeah, they need to make it count on this
Oh,
one.
interesting. Yeah, Shard is being built by puppies, so he's going to get the sheep with Poison Touch.
Yeah.
Interesting. I've only seen that against like an illusion-based lineup.
Yeah, I don't actually know how good it is here. Also because there's not even a guarantee the Poison Touch is even going to land. Like, Weaver can Chikuchi,
Right.
Storm can jump.
Maybe it's one of those, hey, we're about to lose, let me just buy something that maybe has a bit of impact.
It might be the best 1400 gold he can spend. That's fair.
I mean, maybe Ghost Scepter.
He has
would
it
be,
already.
Oh, yeah. Very good.
So what else can he even buy? Solar Crest, PA, maybe? You can start building that with a medallion. Arguably an item they should have in this game, especially because he already has the Blightstone, right? So maybe worth considering.
Second Roche is up. Elephant would obviously like to get a pick off before going for it to make things a little bit easier, especially with Ravage still online.
They have a very good ward for this. Patiently waiting. Misha's walking in.
Oh,
this
boy.
is bad
Jump
secret.
in. The Static Storm is there. The Ravage does go out for Zai, but Puppy's going to be the first to fall. Nisha staying pretty healthy, but Matu is getting dropped so quickly. Down he goes. No buyback whatsoever, but on the other side, Somnus does get taken out by Secret. So very important kills for each respective side. Doom died as well and bopped back.
I did not expect Secret to get that kind of an outcome there. That
agree.
looked so bad, but Matu's MKB and immediately just jumping in and slaying the Doom really made the difference there. Doom didn't go off. He just got killed very quickly.
Yeah,
He didn't BKB, did he?
He didn't BKB.
He got ravaged. Okay, so it's just a mistake basically as well.
Yeah, but with the BKB available and knowing that PA is not here, has to buy back, but as we can see, doesn't have it. Ooh, a refresher already on Zai, my goodness. But the Aegis and Shard go the way of
Eurus is
Elephant
confident
again.
he has double damage.
Yep, Yapster
They're not
gets
expecting
deleted.
that one,
Zai
though.
with a huge Ravage. Is he going to get the time-lapse off? He does. Back to basically full HP. And it looks like this might be the beginning of the end for game number 2 as Secret are dropping like flies.
I really like that attempt from Secret.
I
though.
agree. That
Just
was really cool.
Flat out super surprise factor. There was no way Elephant were expecting that Ravage to come out, but they had barely had enough in the tank on Weaver to stay alive. I guess, in a way, maybe they shouldn't have tried for it just because you're going to kill an Aegis, right? And you know you're going to lose heroes for it regardless, but I think they felt a little bit desperate that they had to take a risk.
Dire's middle tower.
Push
To
Eurus.
the high ground we go. Matu trying to blow up FY. It's going to be close, but he will survive. Has to pop his BKB now. Zai stuck inside this kinetic field and will get right-click down into Oblivion.
Surprised that Secret didn't buy back there if they wanted to try for this, right? Could have bought back Skywrath or Lesh, but maybe they were hoping to just get a quick pick and reset. Ion not dying there with the Glimmer Cape. Did they have Dust?
Ancient Seal. Oh my
More
goodness.
stuff.
Yeah, not quite enough damage. Still has the Aegis, of course. Somnus from the other side of the map, basically going on top of Matu. This will be the end of the game, surely, if they get this kill.
The Glimmer?
Not enough mana to get to him, but no mana to close the gap even further. Find the kill. Yapsor in his fountain. And Elephant.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
Looks like they're going to be primed to take, at the very least, mid-racks, if not more.
Dire's middle barracks is falling.
FY with the overcharge healing up Eurus quite a lot here.
Dire's middle
They can't go
barracks
for second lane. Both tier 2s are up in the sides, so win and go to the finish line. Go 24 Alec Goldie. And now Gabe Newell is coming to the realization that Radiant are, in fact, very far ahead.
There's no crit in the world that can save you.
Oh, there is no buyback on Doom. If Secret find another fight that they just took, like maybe they can kill Doom and go from there, but there is just so much they have to get through. There's a Scythe on Storm. Weaver's finishing Satanic. There's just so many items.
Oh, the cheers out of nowhere. They've been building up for so much time for this moment at 35 minutes for the 25k net worth lead for Elephant. The crowd goes crazy, Cinder.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and saying this is not working as intended. The crowd has been completely quiet for 35 minutes, and now that it's almost over, they're like, yay!
That's a build-up over the course of the whole game. Finally gets released.
Maybe that's how it works. Maybe it's like stacking up, and eventually at some point there's been enough cheers. Good job, chat. You made sure to cheer at the worst possible time. I say chat, but I obviously Dota TV.
Well, there's a chat in Dota TV.
That's
as well.
true. That's true.
And saying viewers doesn't sound as cool as chat.
Yeah.
Satanic now online for Eurus. He is got the MKB as well, so will be very difficult to kill, especially with that second life. And you have to assume that Elephant is gonna try to end things here pretty soon with this Aegis. Another sub 2 minutes to go.
Absolutely. I think they should just go high ground. I say just. They are fighting into 2 Ravages, so maybe it's a bit scary.
Dire are
Zai
scanning.
does have the mana pool for it. Costs him 925 to cast 2 Ravagers, or 950 actually. No, he's 1 mana short. He needs 1 mana regen tick to use his Soul Ring, Stick, or his Arcane Boots.
My good, or you can just regen naturally.
That's what I just said, 1 tick.
1 tick.
He has 2 Ravagers. There's no mana burn on the Radiant.
Then he can't do anything after. It's funny because we don't see that too often because he went Refresher pretty early this
This is
game.
similar to last game from Elephant, where they're in a really good position, but they don't want to use this Aegis to try a high ground. I feel like it's not even risky, right?
Yeah,
Like,
I agree.
you let Euros hit the tower, he has 2.5k health, and you have a relocate, and you have a Storm that can go in and punish if the enemy team start the fight, but they're electing to just let the Aegis expire. I'm not saying this is a losing strategy. They're obviously super far ahead, and this is also going to win them the game, but I feel like it is a little bit concerning from a confidence standpoint about...
Or strategy standpoint.
Yeah.
This is kind of like old school Chinese Dota, like in early stages of Dota 2 and late stages of Dota 1 even.
Yeah. The game was very different back then, though. That was a phase in Dota 1 when buyback didn't have a cooldown. Going high ground then was very interesting late game. Storms with like 4 lives when they had 10k gold.
Yeah, those were good times.
Good fun.
That's why Necro Ags was great when it came out.
Yeah. Great design. Loved that one.
I actually did unironically love that one.
Yeah, you would.
Buybacks can be really annoying when you're trying to end the game, Cinder. I don't know if you know this. Disabling it with an item. Oh, man.
YapzOr
Good times.
has Glimmer Cape, invisibility, invincibility.
Yeah, the glimpse back into the kinetic field. Pops his Ghost Scepter, gets off the Mystic Flare, but he will eventually be brought to... Okay, the Grave, keeping him alive a little bit longer. And yeah, Static... Ooh, okay. Picks out eventually. Static Storm was an interesting choice, but...
I think that was actually this.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay. 30k net worth lead for Elephant. They don't have Aegis anymore. And does that mean they're waiting for the next one? Based on their play so far today.
Like, I genuinely think any fight where they Doom Tide, it's over. I think that's all it takes. Aegis or no Aegis. But yeah, they'll probably wait for it at this point, right? Roach can respawn in 2 minutes, but... Like, if Yang has any ward in the base, they actually have one right now. If that one would see Tide and he blinks in with Scorched Earth, Shiva, and just dooms Tide, I just think they get at least the lane of Barracks, right?
Yeah.
Like, Secret have no chance without their 2 Ravages, no way in hell. And he also has 2 Dooms, so he can Doom PA as well, if he wanted to. But Elephant being very, very, very patient. Playing it safe. It's a very high-stakes game for them. Let's not forget, this game is actually super important for their chances of getting upper bracket and skipping effectively at least 1 round in the tournament. It feels very good to be top 4 in the group.
Yeah, they were
no
3
matter
and
if you're
5,
4th or 1st.
so they're
it
3
feels
and
great.
6 right now, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Overall.
They need to start winning games quickly. They could end, theoretically, they can end 10-6 now, and that is likely 3rd or 4th if they win out.
Yeah.
Dire are scanning.
A lot of
3
things.
Thunderstrike hits count. I didn't even know that one was a thing, so that's pretty cool, especially with the shard.
Yeah.
That's really cool, actually. Damn. Slacks was right.
This is great. Wait, how many hits does that do now?
A lot.
7.
Yeah, that's insane.
This should make my life easier.
The game is continuing.
It is.
31k net worth lead for Elephant.
Dire's top
98%.
tower
They
is
want...
under attack.
I think what they're trying to do is...
Haste!
They're extending until it hits 100%. That's what they really want. That, or they want tier 5 items again because they didn't get enough practice last game.
I wonder what it would take to go to 100.
I've been wanting this.
I mean, how often does it get to 100 right before you kill the Ancient?
I don't know what factors exactly the win probability uses. I think it's about gold paired to game time, and then hero win rates at any given time in the game, and items or something like that. And obviously structures taken. Like Barracks changed the win rate exceptionally much.
Right.
But
Yang is actually working towards an Ags, which will allow him to break PA if he well, breaking Tide doesn't really matter.
not if he's dooming him, though. It's kind of irrelevant.
Actually can buy it right now if he wants, but
Axe on Storm.
I'm gonna get the big AoE of Electric Vortex.
Secret are trying to find a fish bottom. There's no fish to be had. Creep Wave, Elephant are waiting around the Roche pit. Just keep on farming, not giving Secret any opportunity to find a single kill. Roche will spawn in 1 minute. So Somnus is going to be hanging out here for quite a while. Till he gets bored and goes and farms a jungle camp.
And what can Secret do to contest I mean, they have a good Roche fight capability, but how are they going to scout this out is the real question.
Yeah, it's
all about
rough.
timing here.
They can't really scout it, yeah.
Just got to guess. Yang. Bob says Shivas. Looks like this is going to be the death of YapzOr.
Oh, they also found Nisha with the spirits.
Oh my god.
Wait, what canceled his TP?
I think he might have...
Did he cancel himself? I don't think anything hit him there.
Yeah. I don't know.
Wait, what?
He might have canceled it.
I think
So.
he messed up.
All right, now that... I would assume they try to go high ground here and force out buybacks, but we'll see. Yeah, they are playing extremely passive.
Yang is going to see Matu.
Yep,
Doom.
and there's the Doom after the refresher was used. Puppies in the vicinity. Yang is just going to try to reset.
He's giving them Elena Barracks, basically. Oh my god!
Electric Vortex onto 3 heroes from Somnus. And this looks to be the death, at the very least, of Matu. Although Puppy's still in the vicinity. All right, he will live. Double grave. Very nice. But like you said, the Rax starting to take some damage. They get the tier 3 tower. Still 2 buybacks available for Secret. The Elephant will get the melee Rax at the very least. Yang in a
Relocate.
1v1 battle with Matu. Yep, relocate from the top side. Matu jumps right into the arms of FY, trying to take him out, but it's not going to happen.
Dire's top barracks
84 seconds on the deck, no buyback. Super is doing a lot of damage to this range Rax. You would think a Raptor could do a little bit more damage than that. Zai, all right, gets off the Ravage with the Mystic Flare combo. That's enough to take out Yang in the meantime. 120 seconds, but does have buyback. As the refresher is now used by Zai, so still another Ravage to go.
99%.
Okay, we're almost there.
Almost there. Any second now. Roche is up.
All right, when Roche... Oh, that's an Ags too. When Roche dies, does that go to 100%?
I don't think so.
No? Does it round up from decimals? That's the other question.
Yes. Because if it didn't, then 100% would be 100%.
I figured as much. As we see the okay, let's see what Nisha did. I'm pretty sure that's just a cancel on himself.
Yeah, I don't...
I'm trying to see if there's an Atos on anybody. There's not, right?
No, and I don't think anything stopped that.
Yep, so that is the Aegis, that is the Cheese, that is the Achanim Scepter for Mr. Super, so he has the AoE Doom. He has the point booster, so...
Yeah, he's probably going to go Scotty with that now.
Yep,
Very
I
cool.
think so.
Bloodstone.
Good.
Yeah. I
Go
think it's going to
Octarine.
get turned into anything. I think this game is about to be turned into a draw.
I don't know. If I was Elephant, I might wait for the next Roche, just to try to get the refresher shard. Kind
If
of
you were
important.
Elephant, you would stall out the game to minute 60 so you could get tier 5 items and then you would end.
Yeah,
Because
I
you
don't
just want
think,
tier 5 items.
I think after last game, they understand that you need to have Book of the Dead to be able to win in
Yeah,
Dota.
for sure.
So, with that in mind, this strategy is starting to make a lot more sense. It's either that or they're trying to mount a lead that has never been had in TI history, but there's still a long ways to go, right? I think we've had like a 60k plus net worth lead at some point. Gem on Somnus now, has the Arcane Rune, and they have everything they need. There's the Doom Ags.
Goodness.
This feels like my pub games where
You get Fountain
I'm
Farm.
just trying to get to the late game. Like we're ahead, but I still want more items because it's more fun with more items.
This does remind me of the game I played with your Lifestealer, just that we didn't get to this point.
Yeah,
We just lost
That's not my fault though.
10 minutes earlier. It's true. It was my fault
Yeah, for letting me pick lifesteal
queuing with you.
or that. Yeah, it's always a big mistake.
Yeah. All right, base defense commence.
All right, Eurus
Stun.
ready to go. Split
Stun.
Earths galore.
I've been wanting this.
It's gonna be hard to get to the other side.
Stun.
Yep,
He's
Eurus.
going in.
Nice timing. Gets
Stun.
stunned again though.
Stun.
Okay. Getting healed by FY.
He's doing Tide.
Yep, Yang jumps
Oh
in.
my God.
Zai is dead, but he buys back into the game. Somnus in the meantime jumps on the back line. They have to reset. The Doom was applied, I believe, to Lesh as well, right? So
What the
On his
hell
way
was
back.
that damage on Tide? Did yours have double damage? Dude, how did he just die that fast?
it was quite quick.
That was insane.
And resetting is Elephant. So
Okay.
both Dooms were used.
Yeah.
So I think they're waiting for the next Doom.
That's 2 minutes, then their Aegis is going to expire.
I think that's what's happening. But the Ags is in his backpack. Wait,
He's using Midas.
was that the... Oh, okay.
Gonna swap it in when it's fighting.
It was
time. He just
already
wants to-
consumed, so. Yeah.
This is about as greedy as you can get as a player. He's keeping Midas in for the sake of the cooldown. 47 minutes in with a full inventory. Because he wants to Midas over using Ags.
That, considering what I've seen so far today, this makes perfect sense.
Yeah. Oh, he blocked the camp. Not gonna be happy with that one.
Let's look at the replay here. How did Zai die so fast? Swarm is
Look at
applied.
this. So he gets doomed.
All
And then
right.
1, 2, 3 hits from Weaver.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he is broken as well, right? So no Kraken Shell.
Yeah, that's true.
That definitely adds to the hurt.
Yeah. Eurus has the +1 Gemini.
It's time to
25
cheer.
Talent.
We love the jungle.
Yep. 50k net worth lead. That's probably what the cheers are for. Secret's really happy about that too.
Yeah, every fan loves that.
I wonder if you were to interview, if you were to pause the game right now and ask Secret, how much do you think you're down by?
Yeah.
What do you think they would say? Do you actually think they think it's 50k?
Looking for me?
Probably not. Probably something like 30 or 40 maybe. I don't know. It's just such an it's just an astronomical amount that you probably wouldn't guess that, right?
Less than a minute left on Aegis. Will there be another wait for Roche?
There's no way.
I have never seen a team this passive since TI1,
Tremendous.
literally. Picking Anti-Mage versus Spectre every single game and just farming.
Apart from Navi that just ran everyone over.
Yeah, Navi was the exception. That's why they won TI, because they were the only one doing something different.
Oh, Io gets a 900 health talent. I didn't know that. It's pretty dope.
Tanky.
Probably just going for the level 30 now. All right. Can we get a... I'm not sure if the cheers are actually working, but can we get a cheer when the Aegis expires, please? You guys have 8 seconds to comply. There we go. Everybody chose not to cheer. Thank you, Cinder, and
Aegis
thank
is
you.
expired. It's time to go. Treads in.
My lord! Finish the game, for God's sake! It's over! Wait, what's the percentage now?
99.
Dude, if Secret win this game,
What are you gonna do?
I don't know what I can do. They deserve to win. At this rate.
Why?
Because
they've been owned.
it's 50 minutes in, you're down 50k, and the enemy is too scared to fight you still. They're going
Secret
for
are a good team. They
another
could make a
Roshan.
great fight.
Unreal, actually. The split earths are too scary.
Yepsor is bathing
We
in
have a
them.
smoke here. Cheese is on Io. Definitely a good choice. Oh, the jump in. There's the sheep. There's the Doom as well. That is a dead Matu. No buyback.
They don't know that though.
That's true. They don't know that. So maybe they should wait for the next Roche,
You refreshed?
just in case.
Yang has refreshed. If he finds a Doom on Tide, the game ends. Tide has no buyback.
Yep.
One target he wants. Elephant are gonna look for
Showing
it.
himself. He's gonna jump.
Oh,
Oh, the
tether
stun!
stun!
Oh my good, but doesn't actually matter here. Although the right clicks are there.
Clip.
And finally the Ravage comes out. The Refresher as well. Another stun thanks to the tether. Not able to get off that second Ravage. And as expected, a Weaver died in this engagement somehow. Nisha actually TP's back to base successfully. Gang finishes off Puppy in style. We'll buy back into the game as Yaps are getting chased now as well. Lilith not being able to connect here as the buildings are slowly going down. Without the Weaver, they definitely lost some of that luster, but now they're going to probably finish this game here. A nice Electric Vortex onto 2. And Nisha finally dies. Does have buyback, but he's going to be the lone survivor if Yapster goes down here too, but looks like he'll limp away, just barely. Samus with his massive damage, just beating down these racks. This will be Megas. We're at, okay, what's the win percentage?
99.
God. All right. We're going to jump in again for Samus. Going to be a kill on Yapsor at the very least, and does have buyback as well. Tier 4 is
60K.
dropping very shortly. Very good play here. Doom again onto Mr. Matu, who's resigned to his death again. And, oh, Samus actually dies. Nisha tries to TP out, but gets a glimpse back. That's going to be a dieback. Can we look at the win percentage after Yapzor dies here? Need to see if this goes to 100%. Keep it on the screen as the Ancient will fall.
99.
Keep it on the screen. 99. Will it go to 100? Will it happen? No.